Returning thunder is another technique we're going to go over, and this one's similar to the other one in the sense that how do you counter something that's gone wrong? With returning viper, we had a roundhouse that we missed, either accidentally or deliberately, and we followed it with a back kick. Returning thunder is for a front snap kick that got blocked, then you do a side thrust kick to their knee. So basically what's happening is you go to throw your front, they block it, push you off to the side, so you're going to go right into a side thrust kick. Again, from here, front snap, side thrust. Okay, again, front snap, side thrust into their supporting knee. From this angle, front snap, kick the groin or leg, it gets blocked, so we side thrust kick the knee instead. Again, front snap gets blocked, counter with a side thrust. From this angle, front snap, it gets blocked, counter with a side thrust. Okay, again, 1, 2, and back. And that's called returning thunder. I throw, one more time. Okay, this is returning thunder?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the next technique we're going to look at is returning thunder. This is a counter kick. So what you have is you have two people that are in a fighting stance. They've already kind of started their sparring or fighting. And you're going to throw a front snap kick, and your opponent's going to deflect the block. They're not going to downward block it out. They're just going to deflect it or detour the block away from their body. And as they do that, you're going to rechamber and side thrust kick to whatever part of the knee you get. Whether it's the back or the side, it doesn't matter. Just side thrust kick the knee. Again, so we're here. You're in your fighting stance. I'm in a left lead with my right leg back. My opponent is in the opposite lead. So from here, kick, he deflects, rechamber, side thrust. One more time from this direction. So we kick, rechamber, side thrust. Let's do it from a different angle. Okay, we're both set up in our sparring. You're going to throw a front snap kick to the groin, the leg, somewhere in the body, it doesn't matter. As you come in and kick, your opponent counters the kick, so we're going to counter with a side thrust kick. Again, here, we kick, boom, side thrust kick, and set down. And that's called returning thunder. Okay, the next technique we're going to look at for blue belt, technique number 26, is called the Serpent, and this is defense against a kick. Front snap, front thrust, some type of a front kick. So what we're going to do as they do the front kick, the first thing we want to do is get out of the point of contact of the kick, so we're going to do that by stepping left to 10-30. As we do so, we're going to do a downward block to block the kick and get it slightly out of the way. Then we throw a side thrust kick to the supporting leg. Again, the Serpent. Downward block, side thrust kick. Now this could be a downward block, or it could be a palm block or a hook block. Depending on how you want to do it, you can either just as easily hook the kick and throw a side thrust kick into the supporting leg. Again, from this angle, 10-30 with your left, downward block to block the kick as you get out of the point of contact, side thrust kick to the supporting leg. Again, downward, side thrust. From this angle. Downward, left hand in check, right downward block, right side thrust kick to supporting leg. Again, last time, neutral stance. Step left to 10-30, left hand in a check position, right downward block to the front kick that's coming at you, right side thrust kick to the supporting knee. That's called the Serpent. Let's look at it with an opponent in more detail. Okay, the next technique we're going to do is called the Serpent. This is a defense against a right front snap kick, as I showed just a bit ago. So as your opponent does the right front snap kick, now you can practice this from a neutral stance, or you can also practice from a fighting stance. So from a neutral stance, as they throw the kick, we're going to use a deflecting block. In other words, we're not going to kick it out, we just want to deflect it, and then we're going to come up and break out the supporting knee. So this has to be really quick because you want to do it before the foot plants. So as he throws his kick, block, and break. Again, 1, 2. Okay, from a different angle. So as he throws, we just deflect the kick and break the knee out. We don't want to block it out and away. We just want to deflect it. Again, 1, 2. Now if you want to practice this from a fighting stance or to use in sparring, you can just do this simply by having your left leg forward, and as they go to throw the kick, you just shuffle and break instead of kick. Or instead of stepping, I mean. So again, if you want to do it from a sparring situation, as they come in, we just shuffle forward and break the leg out. But the technique starts from a neutral for the last time here. They kick, deflect, and break. And that's called the Serpent.